Hi guys, you are here because you wanted information specifically on how I bring mixers to an event, and I want to really explicitly go over them with you and why I do it this way and how it's been really great for my business to have mixers be an add-on versus it just being included in their overall package. First and foremost, I want to say when we are bringing mixers to an event, you guys, it is a lot of work physically, and then also just like the setting up process, the ordering, all of that as well. So, like the management aspect, but also the physicality of it. So, that's why I charge $5 for standard mixers. My standard mixers are Coke, Diet Coke, ginger ale, Sprite, tonic water, soda water. And then I also bring cranberry juice and lemonade. And then I also always have lime and lemon juice. And then we always bring some type of simple syrup, whether that's agave, simple syrup, or maple syrup, whatever that syrup is that we're using. And then on top of that, I always have bitters with me as well, of course. Now, garnishes, just so you guys are aware, are included in my basic standard package. My standard package is, if you're new here, $1,000 per event, which includes 5 hours of service, one bartender, and then essentially multiple things we bring. So cups, straws, napkins, garnishes, and a basic bar setup. And then from there, we also do include coolers in that, but ice and mixers are add-on options. By the way, if you want access to like everything about ice, feel free. I do have a video about that as well. Also, make sure you subscribe. I am posting information all the time on here, but let me just break down the mixers. Okay. So typically when I'm providing the Coke, the Diet Coke, the ginger ale, the Sprite, all of that stuff that I can get in cans, I will provide in cans. So typically I'm buying like a 12 pack of Coke and going to an event with that. Now I will say the reason I have those standard mixer options, and as you guys could tell, I don't include the signature add-on options. So let's say someone beyond the Coke, Diet Coke, ginger ale, la 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 la, etc., wanted to have a signature cocktail. Let's say it's like apple cider margaritas or something like that. Typically, we are charging an additional $2 for that. So it would be $7 for a complete mixer package with two signature drinks and then also their standard mixers as well. Now, what I will say is it's really important when you get to an event, you guys, that you're setting up your mixers and they are like ready to use and go when you get to an event. But I will store them in my bar shed. If you guys don't have access to a bar shed and you're running a mobile bar business, I want to tell you guys right now, get a storage unit. If you're like living in an apartment or something that's just not feasible, I started with a storage unit and then obviously I have now purchased property where I'm able to keep all of my stuff in a bar shed, which makes my life so much easier. But typically, the way I determine how many mixers I'm going to bring is going to be dependent, obviously, on their drinks, but it's also going to spit out. Actually, this is really awesome. I have a bar calculator that I use every single time. By the way, you guys, if at any point you want access to all the steps to start, my bar calculator is also inside of my guide. That is always linked in my profile for you guys, and you also can essentially grab it in the caption of this video. But really important to just have a bar calculator. So it's going to tell me exactly like how many bottles of spirits I'm going to bring. It's also going to tell you how much white wine, red wine, and then also champagne if they're doing a champagne pour, and then bottles of beer, of course. But anytime I am bringing mixers to an event, I am charging $5 per person. I am bringing the Coke, the Diet Coke, the ginger ale, the Sprite, the tonic water, soda water, lemonade, and then cranberry, and then, like I said, lime lemon juice. And then I do have syrups and bitters. Now, the reason I charge so much for that, once again, this goes back to the ability for us to be able to track the inventory. There's also an inventory spreadsheet that's located in my forms, which you can add to your guide if you wish. But those are all really, really important to make sure essentially you're running your business, you're tracking your inventory, and then more than that, you are bringing essentially the mixers that they would want to have at their event. As always, you guys, I hope this video was really helpful about what I bring, how much I'm charging, and why I am doing it. Hope to see you guys next time. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want daily tips.